What is up, everybody? This is Mark from 90% Sports, and I am here with Jeff.
Hey, guys.
And we are here to talk some Pac-12 football.
Yep, Mark, I have good news.
Did they do the math right?
Yes, we have returned to math and logic. The Pac-12 has 12 teams.
Terrific.
Yes.
So is there any new teams this year, or did it stay the same?
It's still the same 12 teams it's been since Utah and Colorado joined.
Terrific. That means we don't have to talk about new teams.
Nope.
Life is good.
Yeah.
So what game are you looking forward to this year in the Pac-12?
It's one that I think will essentially be the Pac-12 North championship game. I'm going to say it's going to be the Ducks and Washington. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now.
Are you trying to tell me that Stanford will not be in the running?
I don't think that Oregon's going to win because
it's not that easy being green.
Wow.
Yeah. I think Chris Peterson will come in at Washington in his first year. Washington's always good for at least one upset a year. I think they will come in and they will win the North and they will face USC in the South. What game are you looking forward to?
I'm still shocked that you aren't picking Stanford to win the North.
I think they will somehow just fall.
Well,
That college football magic that always seems to happen to some team every year.
my pick for the game of the year for the Pac-12 is definitely going to be Oregon versus Stanford because it's always a top 5 showdown, so it's going to be epic.
Well, yeah, it's a top 5 showdown, but it's not necessarily top 5 teams because Oregon always finds a way to just be like, look, we're not as good as everyone thought we were, fail.
And this game is going to be in Oregon, so it's going to be extra hyped.
Autzen Stadium. As much as I like to knock Oregon right now, like that stadium is nasty. It only holds 55,000, but it is loud.
The cheapest ticket right now is $113.
And when is this game?
November 2nd. So it's going to go up.
So we're like 3.5 months out,
Yeah.
and the cheapest ticket is $113.
Yep.
Wow.
So if we were smart, we would buy some tickets right now and then sell them when it got closer to the game when they're both ranked in the top 5. Who are some players that you're looking for in the Pac-12 this year?
I know who I'm going to pick. I just felt like having a long in there. Marcus Mariota. Like their defense might be the reason they lose. They've got a pretty good defense up in Oregon, but Marcus Mariota is just he's getting preseason Heisman hype for a reason. He may not turn into an NFL player, but he will run all over. He's like a Tim Tebow. He will kill you numbers-wise in college, but he will not do much in the pros.
Yeah, it's probably because of his 4 interceptions last year. That was a huge number. He's terrible.
He sucks. He sucks.
But really, yeah, when you throw 31 touchdowns, you're a decent quarterback, especially playing in the Pac-12. I mean, it's not like they're the greatest of defensive teams, but you're still in a major
You're not
conference.
facing Big 12 defenses.
Correct. So if you look at Oregon's schedule, they have 12 games scheduled.
Oh, you mean like everybody else?
And 6 of those games, the tickets are over $100.
Are they home games or away games?
It's pretty much half and half,
Half
home
and
and
half.
away.
What are
But
the away games?
that is a pretty cool stat. The away games are Cal and Utah and Oregon State. So who is your pick for the winner of the Pac-12?
Well, as I already said, I've got Washington and USC meeting in the Pac-12 championship. And I think Steve Sarkisian's going to beat his old team.
So you're picking USC.
Yeah.
That's decent. Now that they're done with their whole recruiting thing, they might be able to step it up.
Who else is going to come out of the South? It's really going to be determined in L.A. You got
Correct.
Arizona, Arizona State, Colorado, UCLA, USC, and Utah. Utah was great in the Mountain West, and they can't get it done. They haven't really done anything since they joined the Pac-12.
Arizona State looked pretty decent last year. They
Yeah.
just couldn't get it done in big games. Like, they played Stanford and lost, and then somehow lost against Notre Dame, but then they won out until they faced Stanford. So they might be able to turn it around. But I'm going to have to agree and say USC comes out of the South, and then out of the North, I still have Stanford. And then I have Stanford beating USC.
Yeah. And Arizona's getting a little bit of hype because they were 8-5 last year, but they finished the regular season 1-3.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done.
Granted, that one win, 42-16 over Oregon.
Right. They were the first ones to stop Oregon last year.
Yeah. And they beat Boston College in the Independence Bowl, 42-19. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening to our, I guess, entertaining Pac-12 preview. For Mark, I am Jeff, and you've been listening to